Hello, this is Maura White from Happy Deal Happy Day, and I'm coming on here today because I want to share with you my new love of Color Street nails. Now, I'll admit that I love having like a perfect manicure. I really do. But it's not something that I've always spent the time doing because when I put on nail polish, it doesn't even last like a full week usually. And then it looks crappy until I can get around to removing it. And I'm like, why do I do this? It only makes me happy for about 3 days. So then I remember I was in my dentist office and the receptionist had like this super cool nail design. And I'm like, oh my goodness, where did you get your nails done? I love them so much. And she told me about these stickers that she got at Walmart. And so literally right after that appointment, I went to Walmart and I bought that brand of nail stickers and I did like them. But what I found with them is that when it was time for them to come off, they definitely lifted off my nail and there wasn't an easy way to, like, you had to peel off the stickers. And then I noticed that when you peeled them off, some of my nail came off too. So I'm like, this isn't really healthy for my nails. Like, I like how my nails look, but this just doesn't seem healthy. Then I had a friend introduce me to Color Street, and she's like, Color Street's totally different because they are not stickers, they're actual nail polish, and that when you put them on, it feels like nail polish, and you actually use nail polish remover to get them off. So it's just overall healthier for your nails. And she said, and putting them on is ridiculously easy. And so I'm like, really? I don't know about this. So then she gave me like a little catalog to look through, and I looked at all the different styles, and oh my goodness, there's so many styles. Like this one right here, the name of it, I can't wait to try this one. I'm not putting this one on today, but I cannot wait to try it. But on the back, it'll tell you it's long time no see. So if you order a pack of nails, then you open it up like this, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to actually put on my nails today. Because what I'm finding is that something that's very trendy right now is galaxy nails. Now, I sort of feel like I might be a little too... Maybe I just need to just go for it. But to me, like, look at this. Look how fun, and trying to get this in focus here, but look how fun and sparkly and total galaxy that sparkle is right there on my pointer finger. And I love it. I feel like I'm a little too old to sport it, but I love it. I don't care. And so I'm going to put this all over my entire hands. I already started putting it on some of my right hand. This thumb is blank for a reason, and because you need to always put your polish on your thumbs last, because these will be tools that you will need as you put your Color Street strips on your nails. So let me show you. When you open up your package, you'll actually get 2 sets of 8 different sizes. Actually, I don't know, these two are so similar, they might be the same size, but anyway, and what you do is just find which one matches your nails the best. And even if it doesn't match perfectly, I can show you how to make it so it fits your nails. This big one should fit your toenail. So if you are careful, which I'll show you how to use them on more than one nail, that you should be able to get, let's see, wait, yeah, there's 8, so there's 6, you could get 16 different nails done with these strips, which means you could get, especially like with a second set, you could get a manicure and a pedicure done, and it's phenomenal. Now you might be wondering, okay, so you're going to show me how to put these on, but how long do they last? Is it worth it Do I really want to spend this amount of money if it's not going to stick on longer than normal nail polish? Well, let me tell you, it sticks on much longer than normal nail polish. Normal nail polish, like I said before, for me, 3 or 4 days tops. But with Color Street, I would say at a week and a half to 2 weeks, I'm finally starting to see some wear and tear. And if I really wanted, if it was just one funky nail, I could just take that one off and replace it if I had one left over from that color. Or you know what? You don't even have to mix, or you don't even have to match. You can totally mix and match your nails with different patterns, because that's like cool to do now. So when you open it up, you'll see your package of nail strips. I have some that are left over from the other night when I did most of my right hand. You will also get inside a prep pad. And all this is isopropyl alcohol. So you don't even need a special pad. All it is to clean off any grease or soap residue or lotions or goo or anything that could be on your nails to prevent the nail polish from sticking. And I want to say nail polish and not stickers, because Color Street is made up of 3 different layers of nail polish. Each package also comes with one of these nail files, which you may not have known this was a nail file. But if you take off this little plastic strip here, and if you were here, you could totally feel it and totally know that, oh, this is like a rough, sandy nail file with a cute design on the back even. So before you start, if you have any nail polish on currently that you want removed, see, this is another set. This is another set that I had on. I had the star design, and then plain silver here, here, and here, and I just took this off a couple days ago. But I wanted to leave one on because I wanted to show you how easy it was to remove it. Now, I will say, if you try to use a nail polish remover that does not contain acetone, it will not work, especially for the glitter nail designs. So my favorite nail polish remover is this Professional Nail Polish Soak Off, and it's actually made for gel polish. And for a season, I tried nail polish and I bought the blue, the UV light. And I'm like, either my UV light sucks or I'm doing something wrong, because I would put my nails in the UV light seriously for like 20 minutes and they'd still be sticky. And I did have a friend tell me that I was doing something wrong and I needed to rub it with alcohol or something, but I was like, you know what? I don't think this is worth it. And then I went back to the stickers. So that is my favorite nail polish remover. I will definitely leave a link to that brand at the bottom of my video. It does have acetone in it for sure. It does say it's a maximum strength. So if you're looking for an odor-free or chemical-free nail polish remover, this, I'll be honest, this isn't it. This is like the real deal where stuff comes off quick. And when you have, especially like a glitter polish, like that one star one was, you need something that will take it off. Okay, so that nail's off. And that was pretty quick. That wasn't too bad. The next thing I do want to make sure I do, though, is just use the isopropyl alcohol and just go through and just touch up my nails real quick. That one, the acetone, I'm sure did a good job. And I just want to make sure, I mean, I put on lotion earlier today, and any residue, I want to make sure it's not on there. So now my nails are prepped, and I am going to figure out which nail this one should go on. And the other thing is that you want to have a cuticle pushback tool nearby, because you don't want to put nail polish on top of the cuticle. I have made that mistake, and then what happens is that a couple days later, you end up, like, especially when I'm washing my hair, you can feel the hair going underneath the nail polish strip, and then it pulls it off. And then you end up having a shorter lifespan on your manicure. And that's not something you want to do. You want to be able to use these as long as possible. So let me see if this one matches. That one's going to be too small. So let me come over here. And this one looks like it's going to be a better fit. Now, even if it looks like it needs to be stretched just a little bit to fit your nail, you can, because these things are pretty pliable and they are made out of nail polish. So you can stretch them, but I would use that statement with caution, because I've stretched them before and ripped them, and you don't want to rip them. But you can gently stretch them so that they can fit your nail. So when you get your each individual nail, you're just going to break it off from the rest of the big 8. And then there's a clear strip right on top. And you can see here, I have a clear strip right here. I'm just going to peel that off and put that aside. That's just going in the trash for later. Then there's another like silver strip here. And you're going to now peel this off from the back of the white. And again, you'll get rid of that white. Now you have this strip of actually like, it's like half-dried nail polish. And this back tab here, all you do is pull it off. And you're gonna throw that away. And now you have your sticker. And now you're going to line it up. And you don't want to put it right on top of your cuticle. And even if you don't match it up perfectly the first time, it's okay. You can take them off. You can reapply them. And I would say that's pretty good. That's a pretty good match right there. So what you do is then you just kind of like push it down. Use your nail as your thumbnail as your tool a little bit, and just keep rubbing on it. Now, I like to be frugal and save this other half for another nail. Since I already did this hand though, I don't know that I need to save it this time around, but I'm going to just show you that you can save it if you use your thumbnail and you stick it underneath, and I stuck it underneath and then it just kind of broke right off, which that's fine, because now I have this piece left over, and I could totally use that on a different nail. So I'm going to actually set this aside for now, because I could use it on a different nail. Okay, so now what do I do with this nail? Because it looks a little funky. I've got this funky piece here, and what do? Well, the thing that I first want to do is try to tuck it under as the best that I can so that it's rounded on my nail. Because if you have the nail polish actually covering the tip of your nail, it will last longer. I will say after a day or two though, some of this nail polish that's underneath, like I'll just show you this little chunk here that I tucked underneath, it may come out, it may pop off on its own, and you know what, that's totally fine. It can totally come off on its own, and that's just part of the wear and tear. But you can see, like if you look at the tip of my nail right there, it's all covered with that nice glittery nail polish, and that just gives it extra protection. And I think that's fabulous. And so now this nail is done. And how easy was that? I'm going to show you one more thing here in case you have a strip that's too big, and show you how to cut it. Like if you need to use something other than your thumbnail, or something other than a cuticle pushback wood thing, whatever the technical name is for this, I don't know. You can even pull out some nail scissors if needed to make this work. But honestly, I have found that just using your thumbnail and tucking works fantastic. And you get your manicure done so fast, and it's like amazing. So I'm gonna do my thumbnail here. These are the two bigger sizes. I haven't in the past used this side the most often for my thumb, but I will admit that, like, if you just look at my nail bed here, it's wider here and then it gets pretty small up top here. And yes, I do have some peeling in my nails. So this size, it works except for at the very base. And so then when the nail starts growing out, it gets exposed first and it looks like awkward the first out of any nail that I've done. And so I want to try the bigger size today on my thumb. Again, this one should also work for your toenail. And it's going to be, I already know it's going to be too big for my thumb. But what you can do is try to put the strip and at least match one side perfectly to your nail. I'm gonna flip this around here. And put it on the edge, and I again don't want it down on my cuticle, and I don't want it over on my skin. So this will take, it might take a few times, a few tries to get it on there just right. Still feel like it's too far over. Okay, that side works. And then you're just gonna press down. And then you're going to be like, okay, Maura, but it's obviously too big and that looks ridiculous, right? Of course it looks ridiculous. But what you can do is you can use your thumbnail and create a perforation and go around your nail the best that you can. And if your nail, sometimes these, the colors with the glitter makes it a little harder to penetrate, but you can still do it. And so I'm just gonna penetrate and push through. Oh no, it split. I wanted to use this on another nail, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens, and it happens. But I'm going to, and the other thing that makes it easy too, that I know the corporate likes to promote of making this super easy, is actually taking this part, the extra nail, and twisting it and then breaking it off with your nail and showing just how easy that is. But this is still a mess over here, right? So I'm gonna have to take my cuticle tool and the sharp end of it and scrape away the part that just isn't working on this nail. And so once you do this and you clean it up, and then you end up having the manicure that you're looking for. I'm just going to push this over just a little bit and push down and get rid of this extra little piece here. I got a piece up here I might need to tuck under. And then this is where, if you're still not totally happy with like the tip of it, you can come over here with the nail file. And if you want to, you can file off some of the excess that's on the tip. And then you have your nail that's done. So I've got 2 nails done here. This is what I'm going to show you for now. I'm going to go work on these other 3. And I just showed you the nail, this one today, because just showing you how it works if there's a bigger size, if you wanted to use a bigger size. I'm still not completely happy with that bottom, but I think I can push it over and stretch it just a little bit more with my nail and it will work. But again, you want to do your thumbs last because these are tools. But I'm going to go finish the rest of this on my own. And I just wanted to show you how easy it is to apply these. And the fun designs that Color Street has put out there are amazing. Like, it's just so much fun. And there's a special that if you buy 3, you get 1 for free. I think there's still a French manicure deal too, that if you buy 1 French manicure, you get 1 free. At least that was the promotion when I jumped on board and said, oh my goodness, I want to be part of this company and I want all these cool nails. So I'm going to leave my store website also down in the link where I left the link of my favorite nail polish remover that takes this stuff off crazy easy. And I hope you take a look at the catalog and see what other designs they have. There's some super cute ones that they have. Lots of times they just have seasonal nails that they put out just for a short period of time and then take off. So there's some really cute Valentine's ones out there right now. But yeah, so here's Color Street. Here's how it works. And I would love for you to try one. And I would love feedback telling me if this is the easiest way you've done your nails before. And look, oh wait, not this one. This one's old. This one's new. I can touch it. There was no dry time. I don't have to worry about smudging. I can just touch it. I can just walk around and instantaneously my nails are done. And I don't have to worry about, shoot, I just banged my new polished nail against the chair and now it's ruined and I have to start over. And there's no base coat or middle coat or top coat because they all come in one. And leaving you with that, since this is like semi-dry nail polish that comes into a package here, when you are done, this original package, you're going to want to keep all of your strips still inside this package. And I've heard 2 different ways to keep the freshness so that these don't dry out. Because if these dry out, you're not going to be able to use them. They won't shape to your nail and then it's just like a waste of money, which I don't want to see that happen to anyone. So I have heard, I have not tried, but I heard that if you put everything in here and you just take your iron and just like seal the end of this with your iron, you can seal it shut so it stays airtight because you don't want air getting into this and drying it out again. Or people have put them in the freezer, and when they put them in the freezer, then they last longer. Just make sure that they're at room temperature though before you start using them again, or they're not going to be as pliable to be able to rub and put on your nails. I hope this video was super helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Again, I'm going to leave my store website. I'm going to leave you the link of my favorite nail polish remover. And I really hope you give these a try because this really could be like a breakthrough moment of having awesome nails all the time.